Does a beauty brand need to be scaled to global levels to be successful? Well, the beauty industry often glorifies rapid growth, big funding rounds, major retail partnerships, and international expansion. But is that the only path to success? Well, last week here on the podcast, I spoke with Carmen Novak, founder of Flower & Spice, about her brand's journey, particularly her experience of expanding into China. And while it's an incredible achievement to break into such a competitive market, and Carmen's done an amazing job, she was also candid about the challenges, working with distributors, managing operations remotely, dealing with the never-ending pressure of securing investment and hitting sales targets. And it made me think about something that we don't talk about enough in the beauty industry, the option to not scale. So do you really need to grow a beauty brand as big as possible, or could staying small actually be the smarter choice? Let's explore in this episode. Hi, it's Lorraine Dallmeier, Chartered Environmentalist, Biologist, and CEO of the award-winning online organic cosmetic formulation school, Formula Botanica. I host the Green Beauty Conversations podcast, and these are my Green Beauty opinions, where I share my takeaways from last week's episode and challenge you to think differently about the beauty industry. If you love hearing my thoughts on green beauty, make sure you subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode. So in the entrepreneurial world, there's a strong narrative that tells us we should always be chasing growth, that we need to scale, that we need to seek investment, enter new markets, aim for global domination. But what if that's not actually what you want? Well, many beauty entrepreneurs start their brands because they love formulating. We've seen this 1,000 times at Formula Botanica. They want to create high-quality products, connect with their customers, and run a business on their terms. But the moment that you start working with retailers, distributors, investors, things change. Suddenly, you're not just a formulator or a founder anymore. Instead, you're now managing supply chains, meeting minimum order quantities, negotiating with partners, marketing, selling, dealing with financial pressures, all of the things. And this can feel overwhelming. Now, I'm not saying that growth is bad, because some founders thrive in that fast-paced, high-stakes world of expansion. But for others, staying small can be a strategic and sustainable choice. After all, a smaller beauty brand allows you to keep creative control over your products and brand messaging, and build a direct relationship with your customers instead of relying on middlemen, and avoid the financial pressures that come with scaling, and ultimately maintain a healthier work-life balance instead of constantly chasing the next milestone. And we see this at Formula Botanica all the time, because some of our graduates have gone on to build brands that are stocked in major retailers. But many have chosen to keep their businesses small, independent, and profitable on their own terms. And that's just as valid a definition of success. I personally have this too with Formula Botanica. We've grown significantly. I've got a team of 30 people here, but I've never taken on any investment. Now, saying that, the growth of the school itself has at times affected my health and well-being, and there have been many times when I've thought about scaling things back. But we are, after all, on a mission to teach the world to formulate, so we're still going strong. Now, coming back to beauty brands, not every beauty brand needs to scale to be successful. Growth for the sake of growth isn't always the best path. Some of the most impactful brands are the ones that stay small, maintain creative control, and focus on deep connections with their customers. The beauty industry tends to celebrate rapid expansion, but success isn't just about how big a brand can grow. It's about building something that aligns with its values, remains sustainable, and stays true to its original vision. Now, here at Formula Botanica, we also teach a business diploma online for beauty brand founders. And even in that diploma, we ask our students very early on to decide on the type of business model that they want to embrace. After all, going for global expansion will require a completely different approach to setting up a side hustle or even a small enterprise. So my challenge to you for this week is to rethink what success looks like in the beauty industry. There is space for global brands, but there is also immense value in small, independent businesses that prioritize quality over quantity. All models are valid, and the best path is the one that allows a brand to thrive in a way that feels right for its founder. The beauty industry needs all kinds of brands, big, small, everything in between. So if you're a founder and you're listening to me right now, don't feel pressured to scale just because you think you have to. Choose the path that's right for you. Thank you for listening to my Green Beauty opinions. Remember to visit the Formula Botanica website at formulabotanica.com to try our free online formulation course. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the Green Beauty Conversations podcast, please do so now in your favorite podcast app. Leave me a 5-star review if you enjoy these discussions. I'll be back soon with my next episode.